Welcome everyone, Mike with Bowers Barbecue. Today's video is a fun one. It's literally 10 years in the making. I have another smoker. Let's start the fire. Here she is. I received a new Shirley Fabrication 24x36 reverse flow smoker. This thing is an actual beast. Massive firebox. Nice cabinet here. The body of the smoker is 3/8 steel. The cabinet portion is a 1/4 inch steel. This thing is a literal work of art. On the inside, 3 full racks. They all slide out. Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to cook on this thing. As far as reverse flow smokers go, the way they work, the fire here, the firebox, it comes under the baffle plate underneath this grill. You can see that there. The smoke will come up through here and up over the meat and out that exhaust. The smoker is built so well with the reverse flow, because I kept reading that on backyard pits it's just so much easier to maintain temperature on one because of the small footprint. It also is on nice little wheels, so I can move it around. I'm really excited to use this. Now, if you want more information on how to season this, or a little bit more in-depth information about the Shirley Fabrication, go check out my buddy Scott's YouTube page, Fam Eats. He goes in way more detail than I do, and he's just a great dude. And if it weren't for him, honestly, I wouldn't own this Shirley pit. All right, let's get cooking. So to start her up this morning, I want to use lump charcoal as a base. Typically, I would like to use a weed burner and use 100% wood. But it's going to be 102 degrees today. I want to get this fire going and get these ribs cooked. Fire's going pretty good now. It was a bit difficult to get started. That's because there's absolutely no breeze on this stupid hot day. But it's going pretty good. About 200 degrees. Smoke up top's looking pretty good. I'm gonna get this probably another 20 minutes. Wanted to point out a cool little feature on this smoker, and that firebox is 1/4 inch steel. But if you can see there up top, they have a little plate to help protect the top of that firebox so the heat's not so strong on that. That'll help it last. I kind of like that. So the fire's lit. Smoke's looking pretty good. I'll be cooking today around 275. As long as I keep between 250 and 275, I'd be happy. This here is showing roughly 225. ThermoWorks are showing 275. I heard the only bad thing about these is that River Country thermometer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace that with the Tell True. All right, let's get these ribs on. All right, so today's video is more about the smoker than it is the cook, but I have a slab of spares here. I did Texas style, salt, pepper, garlic. Then I have a thing of baby backs with a sweet competition rub called Redneck Rib Dust. All right, let's get these on the cooker. Man, so far this thing is a dream to smoke on. It's humming around at 275 with little maintenance. Ribs have been on for about an hour, and I've yet to add a log. I've yet to really do anything except adjust the damper just a little bit. I'm in love, guys. I've wanted a stick burner for so long, and so many obstacles have gotten in the way to get to this point. But so far, I'm extremely happy. So let's go ahead and spritz these ribs. Temp of course dropped because I went into the smoker to spritz those ribs, but I love this little smoke port. This is a nice little addition. Makes it really easy. I've been in my little den monitoring this cook, and the AC, it's been really nice. All right, see you when it's time to wrap. All
Alright, ribs have been on for 3 hours. Let's take a look. Fire's a little dirtier than I want it to be. That's on me though. I just added a log. It's me learning how to do proper fire management. But dadgum, these look great. Baby backs. Like I said, this is not a cooking video. Just kind of checking out my new smoker. But for the baby backs, I'm going to do a little bit of honey and butter. And the spares, I'm just going to wrap it up. Alright, we'll see these when they're done. Alright, so the ribs have been off the smoker now for about 45 minutes. I went and showered, 102 degrees today. I feel much better. Let's go ahead and cut up these spares. These spares look awesome. Nice, moist, good color. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Let's slice them up. Alright, I have it flipped over so I can kind of cut along the bone. Cutting pretty good. Still a little warm. Look at that. That looks good. That's a pretty rib right there. Alright, let's take a taste test. Alright, let's taste them. Man, that is a good rib. You know, I've cooked on pellet grills, I've cooked on charcoal grills, I've had a Weber Smoky Mountain, I've had a UDS, you name it, I've had it. You can't get better barbecue than a stick burner. It's just unbelievable. This tastes like every barbecue restaurant I've been to, and I absolutely love that. All right, let's try those. Oh, taste tester?
Yes. Excuse me.
It's a little warm, okay?
Okay. Somebody forgot.
I'll just give you a little bite of this. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Ooh, it is warm.
What do you
That's
think?
the best rib I've had in my life.
Yeah, this is pretty good. All right, now we're gonna dig in those baby backs. Be back in a second. All right, these baby backs got a little dark. That's okay. I'm learning the smoker, but overall, still looks pretty good here. All right, let's dig in and see how they taste. Beautiful rib. Check that out. Man, this looks good.
Can't forget me again.
I did a much better job on these as far as doneness goes. I took them off about 30 minutes earlier than I did the spares. I should have taken the spares off at the same time. This is a damn good rib. Try a bite?
Please. It's fine.
Which one do you like best? The spares or the baby backs?
Bears.
The one that you had just the baby back though. First one?
Yeah.
You like the first one better?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Spares were much better. All right, be back in a minute. I'll give you a recap of the cook. 10 years. 10 years I've wanted a quality offset. I finally have it, and I'm on cloud 9 right now. I love this thing. You know, I overthink everything that I do, just my personality, the way I'm wired. So I really beat up a lot of people on questions on getting an offset that was right for me. I'm glad I did. This thing is unbelievable. I never thought I would end up with a reverse flow, but like I said at the beginning of the video, everything that I read was perfect for the backyard size smoker. Temperatures were easy to maintain. From left to right, that Shirley smoker is spot on. My buddy Scott over at Fan Meats, who I can't not thank enough for all the information he gave me in making this purchase. Honestly, I probably wouldn't own the Shirley if it weren't for him. He has a great video on how this thing cooks and the temperature variances between the top, middle, and bottom shelf, as well as left to right. And it's spot on with the Shirley that I have. This thing is unbelievable. Another thing with reverse flow smokers I was concerned that the baffle plate would cause an off-putting flavor on my meat as the drippings, sizzle on that. Didn't happen with the ribs at all. I did have sizzle, but the flavor was just like every Central Texas barbecue joint I've been to. And that's exactly what I was after, y'all. I have no intention whatsoever of starting a barbecue restaurant. I like my rest and my sleep too much for that. But I want the barbecue that I cook in my home to taste just like my favorite barbecue joint, and I'm well on my way. I have a lot to learn, but I think I'll get there really, really quickly with this tool. Cannot say enough good things about their Shirley pit. I'm really excited for pork butts. I'm excited for briskets. I'm excited for everything. It's just a fun cook. I am ready for cooler weather. Smoking in 102 degrees was not fun whatsoever, but I had plenty of water and got into the AC as much as I could. I noticed I was having to add a split probably about every 30 to 45 minutes. There was one time I let it go down a little too much, and while the temperature was holding steady at 250 to 275, there was just nothing left in the firebox. I had nothing but ash there. So this thing holds its temperature as well. Luckily, I got a split on there in time that it caught, and ignited the cold bed a little bit longer. So live and learn. First time smoking on a stick burner in 5 years. I think I'll get the hang of it pretty soon. Like I said, I'm so happy right now, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening to my rambling. Be sure to like, subscribe, and y'all have a great day. The fire is out.